should be on cholesterol drugs.
Oh, yeah.
Now they give children chicken McNuggets that cause children to have high cholesterol. And now they say children under 3 years of age, kindergarten age, should be tested. And if they have high cholesterol, they should be on cholesterol drugs, which you have to be on for the rest of your life. They want to make money. Why can't we just give them decent food? The University of North Carolina made a study of hot dogs, okay? And that study showed that when children ages 8 to 12 eat hot dogs, as many as 12 a month, that's only 3 a week, their chances of developing leukemia and or lower brain tumors go up by 700%. Fun food's great fun. That's a terrible thing.
All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak, Wadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, who rule very well, very beautifully. Double salutations to the Akim out here pushing his gospel and truth and his sincerity to the best of their ability, given to them by Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the elect scattered abroad. May the election of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Lord, willing, fall upon your houses. This is the brother Quanah Watts from the Arizona Great Millstone Camp, coming back at you, Lord will, with the edifying lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Lord will, it is edifying, Lord will, it is straight to the point. And as you had seen, in the video I just played, right, they were ultimately talking about basically just processed foods, man. She was talking about processed foods and giving those foods to children, And then I came across this article late last night as well on the People's Voice. It says 60% of infant food in U.S. contains ingredients not fit for human consumption. And I had just did, a lesson yesterday going in right on how this world, right, is ultimately polluted, man, right? Straight up polluted, right? Let's grab that real quick, right? This is Micah chapter 2, verse 10. It says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you even with a sore destruction. Now let's go to that word polluted real quick. Polluted, right? It says ceremony unclean, profane, rendered impure or unclean, right? To pollute, meaning to defile, right? Violate the sanctity of, right? Render ceremonially unclean, right? Let's go to this. It says contaminated with harmful or poisonous substances, man, right? And we know that Esau Edom has been doing that. He's been putting poison, right, in our food, man, which is ultimately all part of, the elite's plan, right? They planned this hundreds of years ago, man, right? That if they, ultimately pollute the food, then they will ultimately weaken the minds of the people, right, and get them to it'll be easier for them to be able to get everybody on board with their, NWO, so to speak, man, be able to get things, and apply certain things, and shit will go over the people's heads, man, right, just as it does today. Right, the average person, man, they're just so fucking full of junk food. They don't know what the fuck's going on around them, man. Right, bread and circus being part of that as well. But again, they're attacking them, the average person's health, right? So that way, again, they can't really even, even if they wanted to, right, do anything against what's being, what's taking place. I gotta find that damn that article on that as well, man. But nonetheless, right, this place is fucking polluted, man. And then we're gonna drop down a little bit. We might start at the very top here and then read these last 4 paragraphs and then leave it there. It says 60% of the food products studied fell well below nutritional guidelines, right? 70% did not meet protein guidelines. 44% had more sugar than is recommended. 25% did not meet calorie requirements, right? It says these researchers singled out infant and toddler foods in squeezable pouches which are designed to allow infants to be fed without the use of a spoon, right? It says just 7% of pouch products tested met sugar recommendations, right? It says, in addition, the researchers found almost all the products were deceptively labeled in some way, right? Hey, that's Esau Edom, man. He's a fucking liar, right? Let's grab that real quick, because again, he's known for that, man. You know, this is in Psalms chapter 10. It's like here, and verse 7, right? Just hitting the point. It says his mouth is full of cursing and deceit, right? Deceit is ultimately fraud, man, lies, right? It says, and fraud. There you go. It says under his tongue is mischief and vanity. So this damn devil is ultimately a liar, right? He is a straight up fucking liar, man. You know? So you can't trust anything this damn devil, ultimately says, man. You know? And that goes with anything this damn devil says, man. You got to ultimately question it, right? It says, in addition, the researchers found almost all the products were deceptively labeled in some way. 99.4% of the products tested contained at least one false claim on their packaging, and some products had as many as 11. Right? It says the researchers conclude that these findings highlight that urgent work is needed to improve the nutritional quality of commercially produced infant and toddler foods in the United States. No, man. Just need to stop fucking producing that shit, right? And allow, infants to be fed from, natural sources, right? Fruits, vegetables, right? Grinding them up, mushing them up, right? Mushing up bananas, feeding your baby banana, mushing up, different squash and all these other different, green beans and peas and, and giving them to your kid. But see, that's the thing is scriptures say, which we read it yesterday, Ezekiel 4, and I think it's 13, right? It tells us that we're going to eat our bread defiled among the Gentiles. So no matter what, right? No matter what we eat, right? Or give to our kids, it's going to be defiled, man, right? It says the high use of prohibited claims also suggests the need to regulate the type and number of claims allowed on packs, right? Which, hey, they don't even give a fuck, man. And there's just one right here, right? Plum, right? Being a brand, right? As it's saying right here, it says baby food pouches release huge quantities of microplastics. A new study reveals that baby food sold in convenient plastic pouches for easy heating release massive amounts of microplastics into the food when microwaved, and even when stored at room temp or refrigerated. So either way, and that's really the ultimate. Matter of fact, we'll leave this last little bit. It says a study from last year found that microwavable baby food pouches release millions or even billions of microplastic particles into the food when they are heated. Childhood exposure to microplastics and harmful plastic chemicals like BPA and platelets. I don't know how you say that. Say that fucking word. It says including via food, right, has become a subject of increasing worry in recent years, right? Because again, everything's made out of fucking plastic nowadays, man. It says microplastics and plastic chemicals have been linked to a wide array of negative health conditions, from reproductive issues and infertility to chronic digestive dysfunction, obesity and diabetes, and neurobehavioral issues, including autism, right? And again, that goes back to all the food, man. All the food that Esau Edom has been, had produced and whatnot, man, all goes back to causing some type of fucking problem, right, within the human body. Why? Because it's not made, right, for consumption. They putting all these different chemicals in here, right? And then taking all that good food and keeping it for themselves, but feeding basically fucking made up food, right? Fake food, right, to the masses, man. That's why you got these fucking, fast food places, right? You got McDonald's, Burger King, Jack in the Box, Taco Bell, right? And the list goes on, man. All that shit is unhealthy. Again, right? There's certain circumstances, right, that that's literally all we can get, But if we can try to avoid that shit, avoid it, man. This shit is vexing, man. Seeing this shit, right? Because I myself, right, all my kids, I got 6 kids, man, and all my kids are under 8, So I got all little ones, man, and you seeing this shit, it's like, damn, my youngest is, 8 months and she's still eating, like soft foods and shit like that, But seeing this shit, man, it vexes you, man. It's like, man, fuck this place, man. We need to get the hell up out of here, man. And really, that's a proper spirit to be in, right? You ultimately wanting to stay here in this world, and that's not the right spirit to be in, man. Right? You should want this bitch to end quick, fast, in a hurry, right? Which brings me to, my next precept. Going back to Ezekiel, the 9th chapter, verse 4, it says, and Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof, right? Meaning you're not with the shit, man. Meaning you ain't with what we're seeing here and what's happening, right? These moles, right? It doesn't just stop at the food, right? It goes into lifestyle, right? All the crime and evil that's being done here, right? You got men they call each other brothers, but yet they stabbing each other in their backs, right? Sleeping with each other's women, right? Commit adultery, eating all different types of abominable foods that literally are not good for you, right? Like, why would you, like, are you going to take the filter, right? Let's say you have fish, right? And you got a fish filter and everything, right? That filter is to help get rid of all that bad, negative shit that's in there, right? And again, remove it, right? So that tank can stay clean. And we're talking about all the feces. We're talking about all the algae and so on and so forth. That's what that filter is for. Right? Are you going to take that filter out and eat it? No, the fuck you ain't. Right? So why would you eat shrimp? Right? Why would you eat crabs, lobsters, scallops, clams? Right? All those are the filters of the earth. Right? There's a fish. It's a freshwater fish. It's called the Plecostomus. It's literally a catfish, and it sits and usually sucks onto the side of a tank. Right? My mom used to have a few of them, man. Right? They sit on the side of a tank, and what they do is they eat all the algae, right? They basically are like a filter, right, for the tank, right? Little snails and whatnot, right? All these different, creatures, right, that the Lord made, he made them to do what? To filter the waters, man. Catfish, right? Carp and all that. They're bottom feeders, man. That's why their mouth is located facing down, right? Because they feed on the bottom, the garbage and whatnot that's down there. That's why we're not supposed to eat those kind of animals, man. But yet Jake does. And this is why, right? Whatever garbage and waste that they eat, Jake, when you eat that shit ends up in your body, right? Eating a pig. Pigs are full of parasites, man. They don't sweat. They don't have sweat glands. So none of that, any kind of, waste, right? They're not able to get rid of, right? Because they don't have, sweat glands to sweat out that fucking waste and shit, man. So they keep all that shit in there. And these pigs eat any fucking thing, man. But yet again, pork is like one of the number one ingredients in fucking America, man. So these are the things that, vex us, that we sigh and we cry about, man. Because these things this is all we have in this world, man. There's nothing but evil and wickedness, man. Defiled food, right? And the food that you do get, right, that you're able to eat, that you sift and you get picky with and be like, all right, cool, I can finally eat this. That shit's probably cooked on the same grill as some damn pork, so it's got all the juices and shit like that in there, right? So there's no winning in this society, man. Right? This is why we can't keep the law, statutes, commandments to the, 100% to the best of our ability, man. Or 100% period, right? We can only keep it to the best of our ability, right? The laws that we're able to keep. Esau done fucked everything up, man. This is why we cry to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. We're throwing up those prayers, right? Because we want him to bring this bitch down, man. Let's grab this real quick. In Isaiah chapter 62. In verse, I'll start at verse 6. It says, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, right? The prophets, right? The true prophets, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, right? They're out here, ultimately, watching for prophecy, right? Right? Because testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy, man. Those are really Yahweh Shai's. Hey, they're gonna be paying attention to prophecy, man. You know, but it says, which shall never hold their peace day nor night, right? Meaning you got videos going out all day, every day, man. Around the world, here in America, really all over the world, man. Great Millstone members, right? The true prophets, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshua, beginning with the elder apostles of Great Millstone on down, right, are out here again, giving you, and warning you of all these different things that are happening in this world, right? Certain events, right? Jacob's trouble coming around, right? World War III, had started, Got all these things going out, man, as well as videos such as this one, right? Warning you that, hey, man, you got to watch what you eat, right? It says, ye that make mention of Yahweh, keep not silence, right? And we're not keeping silence, man. No, fuck no. We're sending these videos out, man. And here's the point. Verse 7, it says, and give him no rest. Give who? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Give him no rest till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth, man. Meaning we're not going to be on the bottom anymore, right? Meaning we're going to be on top, and there's going to be righteousness that's going to be established, right? Beginning with Yahushua, Scriptures talk about the government being upon his shoulders, And again, it's going to be in righteousness, man. And that's something that we can't wait for, man. 2 Peter 3 and verse... I'll just get to the point, verse 12, man. And we'll close out here. I'm on my plantation break, my lunch break in the plantation, man. So I'll close out with this. Is 2 Peter 3 and 12. Looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Right? We look for, the coming of the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, right? Verse 13 says, nevertheless, we according to his promise look for a new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. All the things that we seeing right now, how the food is being made, all that shit's wickedness, man, evil, right? All that shit, man. We're looking for the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua to be established, man, right? Righteousness, right? The rest of this shit, man, is ultimately death, We trying to get the fuck up out of here, man. So fuck this place, man. Fuck Esau, fuck this place, man. And all those that want this place to continue on, This place ain't shit, man. Right? We're looking for the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, where everything's going to be renewed, man. You're going to have real food, right? Real rest, all that, man. We're going to be on top, man. So we're going to be able to govern, right, how, things go. And again, starting with Yahushua, right, then King David, the 144,000, right, all the way down to the rest of the elect Israelites, man. Everything's going to be done in righteousness, man. No wickedness, so that's something we can't wait for, man. Fuck this place, man. So with that, Lord wills, edifying, Lord wills, straight to the point, I want to give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rachak, Wadash, double honor to the elder apostles, elder bishops of Great Millstone. Till next time, I see Shalom.